You're such an asshole.
So we have a request, and if you have a request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com, where I, the world's only professional asshole and America's only older brother, will go give you the kick in the teeth you need to quit being a quantahaha. Aaron, here's one worth covering. It looks like I'm getting a big ruling in my favor in my 6-year divorce. 6 years. His divorce has been going on 60, not 6-year marriage, a 6-year divorce. Just wanted to point out to you boys that you do have a choice, and that is to not smash your nuts with a hammer and get married. So I'm expecting my ex to kill me in the next couple of weeks. Thanks to rulings like this one, she'll likely get away with it. Give me a price fast, I can pay you. Ha ha ha. And he provides a link here. And this was at the beginning of the year. And now CBS doesn't. What happened, CBS? I remember when the internet worked. I'm sorry you guys missed the 90s. In the 90s, we had sort of hot chicks, thin chicks, and the internet worked. And now this isn't coming up. I had it. I had it on my phone. It was up. I can't use the computer because then I wouldn't be able to see if we don't have internet access, thanks to Cox Communications. Let's try it again. CBS News, Chad O'Melia 100 times. Let's do this. It's not my fault. Chad O'Melia stabbed 100 times, CBS News. Let's see if CBS News is California. Can I click on it? Oh, now it shows up on my. Oh, okay, cool. What is this? This is great internet. Sure, glad 20 years we've just improved it. California woman who fatally stabbed boyfriend over 100 times avoids prison. A California woman, step problem mistake number 1. California, not that she's a woman, who fatally stabbed her boyfriend more than 100 times during what prosecutors called a cannabis-induced psychosis has been spared prison time. What about the guy with George Floyd? That's manslaughter, and he goes to jail for how long? And this girl stabs someone 100 times. The decision drew sobs of relief from the woman and a rebuke from the victim's father. Bryn Sprecher, 32, was sentenced Tuesday to 2 years probation according to Ventura County Superior Court records. Last month, Sprecher was convicted in the 2018 fatal stabbing of Chad O'Melia, a man whom she had been dating for several weeks. Now, let me give you girls a little bit of advice. I know most of you don't have fathers around. That's why I link below. You'll find a link to the course, The Dad You Never Had. I think every young person under 40 should take that. But in case you're wondering, to attract a man, Cappy, dating coach Cappy, I really like this boy. Oh, well, tell me about it there, young little lady. Well, he's nice and he's cute and he's tall and he's majoring in engineering. And I'd really like to get to know him better. Should I stab him 100 times? Now, this may be confusing. You don't have dads. You go, well, should you stab him? You hear that, oh, men like women that are dramatic and they're always looking for problems to solve, especially women who are potheads and stab people who are murderers, whether she's convicted or not. She is a murderer. Should I stab my boyfriend? And if I should I stab him 100 times? The answer is no in both cases. There should be no stabbing of the boyfriends. Okay. Maybe you're so new, you're such a novice at your dating career, you don't understand why. For now, we don't need to go into the philosophical underpinnings of why you shouldn't stab your boyfriend. You're just going to have to trust me right now that is not going to help you in your dating life. They had been dating for several weeks. Testimony showed she stabbed O'Melia more than 100 times and also stabbed herself, the Ventura County Star reported. After the sentence was handed down by Ventura County Superior Judge David Worley on Tuesday, Sprecher and her family cried tears of relief. The Ventura County Star reported, while the victim father said sentencing set a dangerous precedent. He just gave everyone in the state of marijuana who smokes he just gave everyone in the state of California who smokes marijuana a license to kill someone, Sean O'Malley said. Yep. And you guys live there. The sentence was handed down nearly 4 years after Sprecher went to Emilio's apartments in Thousand Oaks. That's where all the rich people live. Where they took multiple hits from a bong loaded with marijuana. Pot's perfectly fine. It's totally safe. The Ventura County District Attorney's Office said in a statement last month, Sprecher had an adverse reaction to the marijuana, suffered from what experts call cannabis-induced psychotic disorder, according to the statement. During that psychotic episode, Sprecher stabbed Mr. Emilio multiple times, killing him 100 times. 100 times. I'm thinking she got lucky with the first few and he was already lying, or maybe he was high on pot too and just didn't notice. 100 times. Police officers who responded to the apartment found Amelia lying in a pool of blood, with Sprecher screaming hysterically with a knife in her hands. Before the officers could disarm her, Sprecher plunged the weapon, a long serrated bread knife, into her own neck. Oh, God. Ladies, should I stab myself in the neck? I, too, can understand why this might be a confusing. You don't have dads. You don't know what you're doing. Should I major in journalism? Should I stab myself in the neck? No to both. And the reasons why, that would be in the master's level course of dating for you girls. Officers used a taser and multiple baton blows before they were finally able to disarm and subdue Sprecher, authority says. Amelia was pronounced dead at the scene by paramedics. Sprecher was ultimately convicted by a jury of involuntary manslaughter. The Ventura County Star reported that day before Tuesday's hearings, family and friends of Amelia marched in front of the county government center carrying signs, 108 stab wounds is a serious crime, and Judge Worley, do the right thing. Sprecher's lawyer, Bob Schwartz, said he was pleased with the ruling. The outlet reported, man, that guy must have felt horrible. Talk about a guy that has no soul. The lawyer that took up that case and won it. Like, oh, shit. Judge Worley did the right and courageous thing, Schwartz said. Sure. Okay. California, stupid people. Stupid people, stupid people, stupid people, stupid people. All right. We got any super chats today? Look, we got two for this. Causal Kraken, $2. Been stabbed twice and shot. I no longer date. What? Were they both women? Or was it the military? Stabbed twice and shot? You can't leave us hanging like that, Causal. Send me an email explaining it. Like, if it was military, it was in the war, fine. But if this was girls, like, was it one girl that stabbed you twice and shot you? Was it 3 different women? What the hell were you doing? Are you T-Rash? Are you hot? And the women thought that you were the one and only, and then all of a sudden you dated another girl? God, the worst I've had is like, well, I guess I got punched. But I think the worst was like my car tires slashed. Tires are expensive. I was poor. Tires are expensive. Come on, camera, just do the fucking thing. You want it to autofocus? Yeah, okay, we won't. Flying Falcon, $2. So Cappy's got a thing for Yandere girls? What's Yandere girls? Yandere. A Japanese archetype to use to define character whose love and immersion to others not excessive. So, oh yeah, the anime girl. No, I just looked girl with knife. And that one came up. I'm like, oh, it's anime. Okay, we can use that one. Universal coordinate, 31 generous Australian dollars. Finally caught you live. Keep waking them up, Cappy. I will wake up. We'll get what I call my team. That's us. Oh, we're the one that on the. I thought we were on the other guy's team. No, we're on this team. Oh well, my team I'm not worried about. You guys know, like the women in my audience know not to stab men they're interested in 100 times. They kind of know that. My team knows, like, yeah, maybe you ought to have guns and not live in Marxist leftist shitholes. We got that. I can't wake up the rest of the people. They're long gone. But you know what? The lack of food that's coming, that's certainly will. And the lack of electricity and the lack of cops, or there'll be a lot of cops, but they'll be very uninterested in doing their jobs. That's going to wake a lot of people up. I heard some women in New York kind of got hit by reality. Huh? Yeah. All right, link below. The dad you never had. We'll see you guys later, Toodle.